My name's Robin Palmer, and I'm an educator in Tempe, Arizona, and today I'm going to be introducing you to the active learning tool called QuizletLive. You and your students may be familiar with Quizlet. It's an online study set that you can create that teachers have often used for vocabularies and definitions. Last year, the company introduced this new competitive aspect, which is called QuizletLive. It requires both the teacher and the students to use technology in order to play. As a teacher, you need to create a study set first. You need a minimum of 12 definitions and vocabulary words or 12 terminology and examples in order for the QuizletLive game to work. You can have more than that because the game will randomly choose 12 concepts to be used each time the game is played. But as a teacher, you need to set that up ahead of time. On the day you're ready to play QuizletLive, you, the teacher, need to log into the website and choose the study set that you want to use. When you choose the study set, you will choose the live option, and that will create a game code that you will then share with the students. The students will use their technology, log in with the game code, and enter their names. Once every student has been entered into the game, then you click on Create the Game, and it will randomly assign students to different teams. Once the students see what team they're on, they actually want to physically move to be next to their team, because being next to their team forces the collaboration, which is part of this game. When the students are all in their teams and ready to go, what they will see on their devices is each of their team members and a list of terms. Once the game begins, each team member will have the same opening question stem on their computer screen or their laptop or their phone, but they will have different answers. They won't be able to see the answers that their other team members have, only their own. So typically, one person from the team needs to be the reader. They will read that stem to the team, and they will start trying to decide as a team which person has the correct answer. If anyone on the team chooses an incorrect answer, the team goes back and they start over at 0.
Are we starting 0 again? No!
The goal is for each team to correctly answer 12 questions in a row. As they are playing the game, you, the teacher, will be able to see the team names and their progression on your own screen. So it will show a team moving from 5 correct answers to 6 or to 7. It will also show you, the teacher, when a team gets an answer wrong, because you'll see their number change to red and you'll see them go back to 0. I love QuizletLive because it forces the students to work together as teams and to collaborate. You can't have one person who knows it all because they only have a few answers on their own screen. So as the students play, they're forced to talk to each other and figure out what's the best answer to go with the question stem that's being asked. This activity has a huge learning curve with it. You'll see that students are not used to this format at all. So the first time that you use the activity, make sure you plan an entire class period in order to get the students set up, help them go through it a couple of times, and then they will feel comfortable in using that format. One of the good things about QuizletLive is that if you have more than 12 words in your study set, you can just say play again and it will repeat using those same vocabulary words and terms, but it'll randomize them. So typically on the first day, you could play this 2 or 3 times. By the time the students have done the activity 2 or 3 times, they really understand it and they love it. The first time I used this activity with my own students, after we were done playing, one student said, "Miss Palmer, we should have been doing this all year long. If we had, I bet all of our grades would have been a whole lot better." I think you'll discover that your students will love this activity as much as I do. It's simple and easy to set up, and they will love it every time they get to play.